Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Ormark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And I'm very excited today because my pre-order has arrived, which is all sorts of lovely goodies from the new January to June spring summer catalogue, which is available obviously in January, but as a demonstrator we get to order it early. And I've chosen quite a few lovely things, but I thought I would show you them separately and have a little go at doing something with them. So the first one is this Hello Ladybug, or if you're in the UK, Ladybird. And there's a Ladybug Builder Punch or a Ladybird Builder Punch. Really like this stamp. This will work for somebody who hasn't got a very large collection because you've got flowers, you've got leaves, you've got other sort of flowers as well, and then you've got the ladybirds with some lovely little sayings as well. So I thought that we would have a go at doing something with that. And then the punch punches out a ladybird. Also, there's lots of other things that you can do with it, which I will show you in a later video. So I thought that we would start with, I'm going to do my base in cherry cobbler. And then I've got my card front, which is 1/4 of an inch smaller. Now, do whatever is right for your own country, because I know different size card, we have different size cards in different countries, so do what's right for you. Now, I thought that we would, so I'm going to take this out of the way, put this in there, and I'm going to, I fancy doing, let me open it up. It's a photopolymer one. Look at this. Absolutely brand new. I haven't played with it at all, so it'll be great fun seeing how we're going to play with it. Now I just need to get some blocks, so excuse me while I get my blocks out. I'm going to have, I need one that's going to have these flowers. That'll have the ladybird. I think I need just a little bit of a bigger one for the leaf, so let me have a look and do, I might even do that on this side, and then I need a little one for the sentiments, which I think I'm going to have, I need to have a long thin one for one like that, and then we'll have maybe that size. Right, so now I've got my blocks in. Colours, I've chosen a few different colours. So I've chosen the Granny Apple Green, which I think we're going to do the leaf in. The Cherry Cobbler to do the Ladybird with. And then I'm going to choose Pool Party because I want to do a background. So let me just move some of these little pieces out of the way. So the first piece I'm going to get out is this lovely little floral piece. So, say first time out of the block for using it. So you're using it, we're using it at exactly the same time, so you can see. Now with all photopolymer, I always let them rest first and then pick them up, and the first time you use them you quite often get what I call residue, so you get a little bit of residue on them. So I'm using the Pool Party, and I'm going to, I want to, I don't want it full strength, so I'm going to take it off once, and I think I'm going to have it second generation. Yes, I am. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp it off once, and then I'm just going to, I want this to just give me a little bit of a background, so I'm just going to take this in like this. Take it in like that. I think that'll be about fine. I might need to do a few more down at the bottom, but we'll see. But they're rather pretty. I like those colours. I need to get my Simply chamois. Excuse me, that's on the other side as well. I've moved my camera and things round because we're in what I call winter light now, and I try and do things in as much natural light as I can, but winter light is quite difficult to use because it's you don't get as sharp a light. So you can see our photopolymer stamps are always such good quality. So we need to get this big leaf out this time because I want the big leaf. And let's pull that out, and I'm going to put that on this larger block. So again, even though it's a large stamp, I'm going to let it rest first and then pick it up. And again with this one, because it's new, I'm going to stamp it first before I turn round and commit myself the first time, only because you quite often get what I call a bit of residue from the manufacturing. Oh, they see that's quite good anyway. Now, do I want it full strength or do I want it second generation? I think I want it full strength. Just make sure I've done that up on there. Okay, so we've got this lovely big leaf. So I'm inking that up. And I think I'm going to have the leaf just sort of down on this sort of angle. So it's quite a big leaf. So let it rest just for a second. Pick it up. Look at that. Really lovely detailing veins on there. Really quite like that. We could cut it out, but I'm not going to cut it out. I think it's going to work just as it is. But I do now need to put my, just cleaning this off, I do now need to put my flowers round a little bit more. So I probably would have stamped the leaf out first and then taken these little flowers to come round. But I just want to do these as sort of a little background piece. So let's put these on again and pick them up. And we want those in the Pool Party second generation. So let me just pick that up again, stamp it off, and we'll have it coming round on here. Whoops, did that a bit of an angle. It coming down on there. Take it in like that. I'm just sort of doing it all the way around the side. I've got a bit of a space in here, so I'm going to do it over the top because I don't think it'll show inside. There we go. So we've got these beautiful little flowers as the background. And now we need to work on this lovely little ladybird. So let me just clean this off again. And I think there's probably two ways of doing it, and I think we'll try both of them and see which one we think looks the best. So that's the little flower. Put that back. Now, with the Ladybird punch, you've got these wings, which are here. Now, do they go... Difficult to tell on here. I'm just going to have a little look and see what we reckon. So those are wings. These are spots that will go in onto the stamp, and then that's the body. So let me just take the body out, which is a solid, and we'll see how we do with that. So let me get those out. Okay, so I need to have a piece of white, don't I? Let me see if I've got white that's big enough. will that body go in on here? Oof. Just. We'll see how it goes. So let me just get, I need to pick the body up like this. So we'll put this out to one side. Whoops. When they're new, they're very sticky. Okay, so I need some black. I'm going to use the Memento just to see how well it put it down on this way. I think I'm probably going to have to do two, but we'll see. So let's just put it down on here. Give it a press. This is the first time, so I always try and do a couple because you get a bit of residue, but actually that's not too bad at all. I might actually go with that one. I think that that's going to be fine. I might do another one up this way just to see. I'm going to take it up this way first. And then we'll do another one down in on here. Give it a press. There we are. That's better on the second one because there's not as much residue on there. Okay, so that's the body that we can punch out. I've also got some black cardstock, so we can have a go at doing it both ways to see which looks the better. But again, if you're starting out, you might not have lots of different coloured cardstock, so it's a way of doing it without. And so that's the body. Then let's take these are the wings. So if I take these wings up like this, and these wings will need to be done in cherry cobbler. So let me have a look at the punch and see how they go. So they are going to go in that direction, so I need to stamp them that way, and we'll have those in cherry cobbler. Let me get the cherry cobbler out. And we'll put this one in on here. And my cherry cobbler is quite new, so it's going to be quite juicy, but I think it'll be all right. So let's put that down like that. Okay, so those are the wings done that way. And they're going to be white spot ladybirds in on there. Or I'm going to do two because I've got two on there, haven't I? So let's do another one this way. Turn it up that way actually, so I can do it on each piece like that. So that's those ones. So that will give us our ladybird that way, and we'll have to see punching it out how that goes. Okay, and then I'm going to do them first of all as well in, I've got some cherry cobbler and I've got some black. So let's punch the body out. I've already tried one, so I know that that works quite well. So we're just going to punch one body like that. Take those pieces out of the way, and then we're going to punch the wings out like that. Then we're going to take the ones that we've just stamped, so that they should have dried by now. So let's put those in on here. You get a little bit of a border, which is fine. So I need to try and get that as straight as I can. So that's that one. Let's do the other one as well. Try and get that as centralized as I can. It's probably a better one. And then we're going to try and get the body as well. So we'll put the body in. Oh, it needs to, I did it the wrong way round, didn't I? I needed to have done it upside down. So I'm going to have to, I was just thinking to myself how I was going to do that. Let me cut that in half that way. But it's going to have to go down that way. I'm going to see whether I might have to do it on a, see if I can get it in without doing a big, now I'm going to have to do it again, I think, because that's not going to, right, let's just stamp this one out the opposite way, or I need to get let me get a sticky note, because I inadvertently stamped it the wrong way up. So okay, so I've got some sticky notes and we're going to have to do it this way, aren't we? So let's take that off a bit so it's not too long, and do exactly the same with this one. And then I'll put my sticky note in there, and that one then goes. So it's always best to work out how you're going to do it. So they come down in here. You need to make sure you get your little antlers or antenna in on the top to get it straight. I think that's about right. Okay, so that's one little ladybird. I'm just going to do the other one. Get that little piece out, and then exactly the same, just take a sticky note, put that in on here, and then we can put it into the punch. Nice little punch though. Is that stuck on there all right? Put it that way up. There we go. It's a nice little punch, punches nicely, so which is good. So let's get this one in. And again, you need to get those little antennae at the bottom lined up first, and then the body. Hopefully that will come round a little bit like that. And punch that one out. Okay, so I think that's our bits from the punch. So we've now got two bodies that are punched. These are the wings, so we're going to put the wings in on here, and I'm going to, we could put them up with dimensionals. I'm just going to put them up a bit with a bit of wet glue, because I'm not sure how we're going to put them on yet. So I'm only going to just put glue along the top bit so you've got a little bit of movement if you want. So let's just put this one in on here, and they go sort of at the top there. Okay, so that's that one. And then this one, I'll do the same thing, just a little bit on there. So that's an, whoops, let's stick it down on my surface and put that one in on there. So those are the two little ladybirds done, whoops, with the stamping. Now this one, we need to take this other, take that one off for now. We need to take this one, because these are going to go, got to work out, do they go, no, they go this way. So if I let those relax, pick them up, which size, that one, I think. So pick this up, and then these are going to go in on here to give black spots. So there's lots of different ways of doing it. So I'm just going to, let's put my glue lid on here. I'm going to take my Memento again, and I'm going to stamp these up. And I'm going to stamp them off first of all, just so that I've conditioned them. And then we need to put these so that they come in on these. I'm going to move them down a little bit. Hopefully they'll still be in shot, because I need to be able to see what I'm doing. So I've just put these should give me my black spots. Oh yes, look at that. That's lovely, actually. Really like those. So I think I would probably do it that way, because I think it stands out a little bit more. But that's because I've got cherry cobbler and different coloured cardstock. So if you haven't, you know, you can do it. You see, that I think is beautiful. So and again, if you've got don't think I've got anything to do the spots in black, because Ladybird spots are always black. Let's have a little look and see. This is going to come in on here like that. So that works on there. Now, I'm just trying to be a little bit careful on here and see. I wonder if these, yes, they do. Look at that. Right. So we can give our Ladybird, we can have a black spot Ladybird instead of a white spot Ladybird, which I think will just make it look a lot better. So let's see how easy. That's one of the good things with photopolymer. You can line things up relatively easily. I am bringing it down a little bit because I need to be able to see, to hopefully get it straight. And it might not be because I'm at an angle. It's not too bad, actually. That's worked better. And then let's take this one. And we're going to do exactly the same thing with this one. So I've brought it down a bit because I'm doing this at quite an angle. So if it's not exactly right, it doesn't matter too much, because I would be doing it where I was looking down. But because I have my camera literally above me, I won't be able to get that as straight as I would like. Okay, so that gives us 3 different, or 2 different ways of doing the Ladybird. So take that out of there. Now I'm just going to do some, we've got some lovely little sentiments on here, and I thought, let me just take these pieces out. I'll put them back in afterwards. So sentiment wise, we've got, may your greatest wish come true. Don't want that. My friend, hello, it's a good day. You can bug me anytime. I think my friend, hello, my friend, it's a good day. I think that's a good one. So let's have a look at these little ones like this. So this is, that's my friend. That's hello. I like little tiny sentiments because you can use them in all sorts of different things. So I think that I'm going to use those quite a lot. So that's that. So I'm going to do these on a little bit of white cardstock, and then I'm just going to cut them out quite simply. So let's put my Ladybirds out of the way for the moment, and then we've got these ones in here. So again, I'm just going to take it with They're always very sticky. So I've got, in fact, I could do them all at the same time, couldn't I? Hello, my friend, it's a good day. So I'm just going to put them all up like that. It doesn't matter whether they're straight or not because I'm going to cut them out. But it means that I can do it all in one go. Like that. Get my memento. Give that a ink up. Again, it's first time of doing it, so I might have to do it twice in case there's some residue on there. And we'll have, oh no, it's perfect. Hello, my friend, it's a good day. Might just do another one in case the bottom one is better. Hello, my friend, it's a good day. Excellent. Okay, so I don't want these. I could have it all as one. It would work as one piece. But let's find the card base that we've done. So we can start building this a little bit. So we've got this with the cherry cobbler behind because I wanted the red. Then we can work out where we're going to have our ladybirds, and we could have one just sort of coming across like that, or I could have two. So I could have one coming down from the top and I could have one down here on the bottom. Either would work. I think I'm just going to have one, and I'm going to use this one because I quite like that one, and I'm going to have it so it's going across. And then I'm going to take the sentiments and I'm just going to cut these out, I think. So I'm just going straight across them. And then it means that I can put them just in different ways so that it looks quite nice. So I'm going to give a little bit of a border on there, but we'll have not quite as much as that. Take that off like that. So that's going to be my hello. Then we'll have, is that my friend? No, that's my friend. So again, little bit of a border on here, but not a huge amount. I think that's probably about right on there. So hello, my friend. That's probably fine as it is. Don't think I need to do that. Put this on here. It's a good day. I think that'll work. So, and I could put a little bit of a border on it, but I'm not going to. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I think that will work quite nicely. I'll probably put them up with dimensionals. But again, you know, you've got these lovely, you see, these would work quite nicely as well. So you've got this one coming down there. And again, if you wanted to, you could sort of move it around a bit and have the ladybird flying down that way. I say, just an idea. I think, as I say, I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to have it with the ladybird maybe in that way a little bit, so it's a little bit more centered. And there you go. First try of the new stamp. Hello, Ladybug. As I say, in the UK we say Ladybird, so you know, I will say Ladybird. But a lovely stamp set, and so much that we can do with it. You know, this is just a quick first play, and I think it works quite well. So I hope you've enjoyed it. This will be available from the beginning of January, and you can get the stamp set, and you can get the coordinating punch, which is the Ladybug Builder Punch, with a 10% discount. So thank you so much for watching me. As always, please stay well, please stay safe, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye bye.